Who would tell us of the things of old, and of the things that have been, of Ivan, of Ivan and his two brothers, and of the giant, that giant. Giants once roamed the lands of the Rus, but are rarely seen in these days. Perhaps it is because they are outcasts themselves. Giants sometimes showed compassion towards mortals tossed roughly aside by the fate or by their fellows. Here is one such tale. There was a rich merchant of Novgorod the Great who had 3 sons. The first 2 he endowed with sleek trading vessels, but for the youngest, Ivan by name, there was only a creaky ship with a ragged sail. Yet Ivan's trading prospered, and he built a finer ship. And this ship's hold groaned with gold, and a fair lady joined him on his journeying as he sailed the rivers, lakes, and seas. His success did him no good with his brothers, however. The eldest coveted his fair maiden. The other sought after the treasure which filled the hold of Ivan's new ship. Together the brothers conspired and attacked poor Ivan, seizing his maiden and the treasure, threw Ivan overboard, and left him to his fate. Ivan drifted with the current until, as he had begun to give himself up to despair, he washed up upon a bleak and unfamiliar shore. The earth rumbled. A shaggy giant, gripping a gnarled staff taller than a ship's mast, approached the castaway. Even in his exhaustion, Ivan could still feel overwhelming fear. "Spare me!" he cried. The tale does not tell of what cruel fates brought the giant to the desolate strand, but it must have been such that, as he gazed down upon the terror-filled castaway who had suffered betrayal at the hands of his brothers, he felt sympathy for Ivan. He did more than spare the man who intruded upon his isolation. He swung Ivan up onto his lofty shoulder and waded into the sea as if it were but a puddle, bearing Ivan safely to his own country. The brothers were shocked at the return of Ivan, who quickly reclaimed his lady from his eldest brother and his treasure from the other. Their father cast out and disowned those evil sons. And though the giant soon returned to his lonely haunt, the man he had stopped to save never forgot him. Indeed, Ivan told and retold his story so many times that the legend of the giant's mercy became known to all of Novgorod and the lands of the Rus. It was at the feast I heard this tale. There it was, I drank mead ale. Though it flowed down my beard, my mouth stayed dry, for never a drop passed my lips, swear I.